So the servers are supposed to be friggin' on tonight. I'm kinda confused at what's going on right now.
Oh wow, look, they actually have a fucking guide on how to play the game. Oh my god, I'm flying on that. Drop into the game December 7th, Season 3. I was wow.
So there's nothing on the Twitter except for that it's going to be live tomorrow. That was 13 hours ago. The countdown was for midnight with the pre-order. So what in the hell is going on? So I am now looking up December 7, 2018, the countdown for midnight. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. It might be delayed in the opening of the servers. It will be featuring all 3 maps. This game's been along for how long, and they only got 3 maps?
Well, I mean, they can't. Well, they're not ethically.
So I'm sorry that this seems a bit clickbaity, but as far as I knew, once the countdown was done, the I figured the servers would have been open, unless it's going to be later tonight or in the morning. So I will give it a few minutes to see if things go online. So I don't know why the countdown would have stopped at midnight if they weren't opening the servers at midnight. If any of you are having the same issue, or if it's just regional right now. Unfortunately, I can't close the game and reload it without having to redo my broadcasting. I'm not sure when they're supposed to be coming online. I figured, the pre-order had the countdown timer on it. It stopped at midnight, and it was ready to, start the application. So I figured they would have had the servers open by now. Yeah, from what I'm understanding, it should have been when the timer countdown was done and the game was able to be used, because that would make sense. Because if not, why not? You know, why not just extend the countdown timer until the servers were actually up? So I would say give it a bit, where they just open up the actual application for use. I'm guessing, if anything, it'd be probably around 2 o'clock, which is usually when games come online, and usually when games do their, you know, daily resets or whatnot. But this is kind of another minor annoyance that I have with this game. I mean, the fact that you're paying money for a test server that they don't even give those who pre-ordered early access to. And then when their countdown timer runs out, the servers are offline. This is not a good start in my eyes for these guys, and the hype that they had, not even self-promoted hype, but hype that they had because people have been anticipating this game for a while to come on to PS4. Yeah, I got them both. I got whatever they gave you for the pre-order. But the fact that they charged for the pre-order and given a public test server, it's kind of a kick in the balls. And then to have it not even online when the counter counts down and it's done, it's kind of another kick in the balls. I mean, shit, Fortnite's free to play, and when I downloaded that game when it came out, it was ready to play. But I'm hoping for good things with this game. I mean, we got Blackout for Call of Duty, but it's Call of Duty. It still has its connectivity issues that Activision refuses to freaking do a damn thing about over the last 10 years. Same issues. So I would honestly give it to probably about 2 to find out if it's actually going to be on tonight. They may be doing some kind of count, taking count of people who are going to be on the game before opening the servers. I don't know. I don't know how these guys work their games. So, like I said, usually when the games like this come out, or most games, their reset times are around 2 o'clock, so they might be opening the servers at 2 o'clock, giving it a couple hours for people to get the downloads in and or whatnot if they haven't done it yet. And those people who didn't pre-order, giving them the chance to get the game and actually, you know, install it. Yeah, I'm hoping, and same here, Tel. I'm hoping I didn't either. Because like I said, it was really a kick in the balls when I found out it wasn't actually a full finished game, that I paid $40 for a public test server. When you pre-ordered, we should have gotten at least a 24-hour early access to this public test server as pre-orderers. From what I've heard from few people that I know that have played this on the Xbox, they said it's not really all that it's hyped up to be. That PUBG is the best on PC, but it was meant to be a PC game. They have to make changes when porting over to console, which makes sense. But this is just kind of a slap in the face. But I'm kind of guessing that if it's going to be tonight and not in the morning, it'll be more like 2 o'clock. Because you even go on the site and go on their Twitter, they don't say anything about what time the servers are going to be online. They just say that it's going to be today. The last tweet that they put up was an hour ago, introducing Vikendi, a brand new map weathered in snow. Winter has come to PUBG and you'll need to adapt if you want to survive. Well, we need to be able to play in order to adapt. PC test server, it's starting. The map is, you can play the map on the PC test server. It launches on PC live server December 19th and in January for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So yeah, typical. Microsoft gets exclusivity in their release. And 13 hours ago, PUBG is thrilled to finally be joining the PS4 family to celebrate. We called Vlog T. Roberts to direct a cool trailer starring a level 3 Pan and Jason Mitch. PUBG PS4 launches tomorrow. Pick it up here. They don't say what time the servers go on though, which is kind of shoddy development. Kind of shoddy work for a development team of a game that's been this hyped up. And considering that Fortnite's got 2 years, well, a little over a year on them on this console. It's not something this... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. That's about the Game Awards. So I'm going to message these guys and ask them what time of the service is supposed to come on. What time of the service is supposed to be open, because it's kind of a... Nah. Kind of irritating to start at a pre-order countdown clock. Then not to be able to play once it's over. I played this on mobile a bit. I enjoyed the mobile. And then when I found out that it was coming on the PS4, finally, it's like finally I can get over playing that annoying ass fucking squeaker canceled game called Fortnite. Like I said, with Blackout, I'm actually really impressed that Call of Duty did as good as they did. But like I said, it's Activision. They had for like the last 10, 12 years the same issues with every game that they never fixed. It's connectivity issues when you have late night gamers in the US playing with the rest of the world that are up in the middle of the day, 6 to 12 hours ahead, and the world just cannot literally connect to each other. So Blackout kind of is not as good as I was hoping, only for that matter. So yeah, it says please check our official website or Twitter, and neither one of them have any information except for that it's supposed to be out on PS4 today. And unfortunately, I don't know if I'll even get the server to kick in if I have the game on, or if I have to restart the game, which means I have to restart, restart the stream. But once these servers go on, I will definitely be streaming. Hopefully, it's not as laggy as I was told that it is for Xbox. No, I'm taking that with a grain of salt because it all depends on the individual's connection itself. I'm thinking that it might be, if not anytime soon, 2 o'clock. And if it doesn't open up at 2 o'clock, it'll probably be between 8 and 10 in the morning, which is really going to suck because I know there are a lot of younger players that are dealing with school. And I kind of feel for you having to deal with being in school, knowing that this game's going to be working eventually during the day. But, it's whatever you do, don't skip school just to play PUBG. That's never a good thing. Unless you're and want to be a professional game tester, then maybe that could be some work experience for the future. But yeah, it is really frustrating. And the fact that I just paid $40 for a beta. That's the worst part of it all. At least the music's okay. I'm liking the soundtrack so far. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just giving us a taste of the soundtrack before we get into the game. Best case scenario. I do appreciate you guys checking the video out. I just kind of wish that it was working for you. I just might leave this open for a little bit. Have a little chat session with anybody that comes and checks it out. Anybody finds out any information, just drop it in the comments or in the chat. And I will also be looking back and forth on Twitter and their website and finding out if I can find an actual time. It's live in the UK. Okay, it might be a regional thing. They might be opening up little by little from region. Well, there you go. It's live in the UK. Scott Zinn. If you have a YouTube channel, go for it and pop it up there if you want. Let everybody see. I don't care if you guys promote. Just do it respectfully. But if you're streaming the game or whatnot, people are clearly looking for a video to check it out. Shit, you guys just go ahead and check his channel out if he's running live yet. That's also if he's actually in the UK. He just might be saying that because he knows that it's live in the UK, not that he's from there. I love how they put this. There are 3 PUBG editions available to pre-order. The disc version as well as the Looter's Digital Edition comes with the Unknown Avatar and the PUBG Miramar theme. And this is why I get a kick out of the way they word this. It's setting you back, meaning you just lost money. And then you also have the Survivors Digital Edition and Champions Digital Edition, priced $50 and $60 respectively. I'm glad I only got... They're just pushing sales. They're not even giving us a time. They're just pushing sales, and that's not settling well with me. They're already disregarding their community for PS4 and not even acknowledging that we might want to know when the servers are opening. They're just pushing sales instead of giving us a time for us pre-order part of the community. Oh, okay, Scott. Yeah, just reading chats, just catching up now. No, I didn't buy the $60 edition. It's not really worth it. I mean, it's all cosmetics. I'm not the type of person that really goes into the buying cosmetics. I mean, I went a little crazy on Fortnite. That's just because, you know, it's fun. And I didn't actually go crazy as much as paying for my son's account and all the shit he wanted. Went crazy on his, but not mine. I just got like a handful of skins on that, but I'm not too big on buying cosmetic stuff. If it's not going to help me in my game or better my playing experience, I'll run around naked for all I care. Just give me a gun and I'll shoot. is there an activation thing that you gotta do for this? Is that? Cause I know there was the one that let you download when you pre-ordered, but then there was one that was locked until the countdown was done. Okay, so I'm guessing that's probably what it is then. It's probably downloading the licensing or or some kind of unlock. My library. God. Hard it wouldn't be library, it would be downloads, wouldn't it? Thank you, Pounding. Okay, go to the PS Store. Or PlayStation Store, go to library. Oh crap, I think this might mean I have to actually stop the PTS. So there should be two. If that's the case, then there should be two different Pubgs, the PTS and the full version, and it didn't download. Or maybe is it installing that now? I didn't even think to check my yeah, I have nothing showing anything. Purchased. So go to. God, this is a large list of stuff I have to scroll through right now. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah. So, like Pounding was saying, not the PlayStation Store, go to your actual XMB library and go to Purchased. It'll show the PUBG icon with the download. Think what it. So what kind of sucks about this is because I have this game open, it's going to take forever for it to install. So yeah, you go. Alright. Everybody, Pounding Muff. If you got a YouTube channel, everybody needs to go and fucking sub to that dude right there, because he just saved everybody a friggin' a stroke from having a stroke. So yeah, it's not the PlayStation Store library. You go to your XMB library, go into Purchase, and it'll be there for you to download. But I'm going to shut this down for now, because and I'm gonna probably put my system in sleep mode, rest mode, so that it can download and install quicker. But technically, Looter Edition basically, they won't be available in the store because that's all pre-order. That is all the pre-order bonuses. So you would go and get the regular standard edition with no extras. It would make sense that they wouldn't have the pre-order options in the store anymore, seeing it's been officially released. That's cool though. Now I'm kind of taking back my irritation a bit. Now that I realize they actually gave me the full game and the PTS, that's actually cool as shit that they give console players the PTS option, because not a lot of games that are ported from PC to console, you're not able to get. Like, you get Dead by Daylight that has the test servers, and a lot of games that provide test servers on their PC variants don't carry that test server over to console. So actually they get some respect from me for that it's not just exclusive to PC only, that console has their own test server. Man, I wish I paid attention to Spanish in high school. Unfortunately, I don't. I pick out a couple little things, but not enough to know what you guys are talking about. Alright, yeah. Cannot download. Are you serious? My 1 terabyte hard external full right now? Cannot connect to the server within the time limit. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna shut this down. It's clearly bogging down my download. So I'd say probably in the next 20 minutes to half an hour I'll be up on here and have another stream going. So we'll see you then.